If you're frustrated about an issue in your community, we are here to listen and talk about possible solutions at our Let's Hear It community meetups. I want to bring in Mike here. Mike, you just recently met a Lake Park resident who says he's being forced to repave his driveway. What's going on here?
Yeah, I found out Dale Jeffs, he's not the only one either. The town decided this year to enforce a code that's been on the books since the 1970s. So I went to the town mayor seeking solutions. It started with a Let's Hear It meetup.
They're telling me that I'm not in compliance anymore.
Dale Jeffs telling me he's one of 44 Lake Park homeowners that got a letter telling them to replace their gravel driveways.
This is Chattahoochee. This is one of the most expensive driveways ever.
Jeffs has lived here more than 30 years, but this is the first time the town's told him about a 1978 code ordinance prohibiting gravel driveways. Jeff says replacing it will cost more than $10,000.
I'm trying to retire. I'm not trying to take another mortgage on. I already had a mortgage for 30-some years. I'm done with that.
I took Jeff's issue to Mayor Roger Michaud.
I understand the public's concerns because there might be a perception that we never really enforced it.
Mayor Michaud says residents recently applied for a permit to build a gravel driveway, but were denied due to the code. That led to the right now approach to get all driveways up to code.
We understand that the economy right now is very stressful to the average resident. And we're looking to find ways, which is where the grant comes in, that can help.
Mayor Michaud told me affected homeowners have 2 years to replace their driveways, and they can apply for a grant covering up to 50% of the cost. Homeowners have to pay to replace the driveway first, then get reimbursed. And Jeff says that's putting him and others in a bind.
There's bound to be people in here that can't afford it. There's people that are probably on fixed incomes. There's people in here that are they just don't have the funds.
Now, the town of Lake Park tells me they have $100,000 total in grant money for those 44 homeowners. It's a first-come, first-served basis for that money, applying for it. As for why gravel driveways were banned in the first place, city didn't have a specific reasoning on their records, but we will, of course, follow this one closely from our Let's Hear It meetup all the way until now.
Yeah, you raised some great questions, Mike, especially when we're talking about a rule dating back to the 70s. Also, you can see how it got to this point where you would want to talk through solutions with someone else, because when you're talking about the homeowner having to pay the money up front, right, and then get the reimbursement, that is something a lot of people can't take on right now, right?
Yeah, this just in, driveways aren't cheap to redo.
Right, they're not.
And, but listen, there is that grant program, so we'll see. There's a 2-year period they have to finish it. We'll track this progress. But again, coming out of our Let's Hear It meetups, that's why we have these, to hear some things maybe people didn't think they had a voice for.
Right, and that you're giving them a voice.
Absolutely, absolutely.